Hello again, I'm Brian Zana, owner of Sin City Datsuns, and this is your Sin City Datsuns part of the week. This week we're going to go away from some of the flashy stuff we've been doing, stainless steel and CNC'd aluminum pieces, whatnot, and we're going to stick with hardware. These are the studs for your R16 motor for your intake and exhaust manifolds. I had these things custom made. They're proper length, proper pitch. I have them in SAE and metric depending on what head you're running on your R16. And I also had the proper diameter sized nuts to go with it so that when you put them on, you will be able to get a socket or a wrench on it. If you just went with a standard nut with the proper thread, the nut exterior size or outside diameter is going to be too large and you're not going to be able to get a socket or a wrench on it because of the tight spaces on the intake and exhaust manifolds. I also had the extra thick washers made. The only difference between these and the originals had a little bit of a concave section. These ones are flat. It's not going to make a difference. They're there to take up that extra space, and they'll do a fantastic job of doing so. Like I said, I have them custom made because as far as I could see, nobody had them, and I had numerous people call asking, looking for them because, well, to be honest, over 50 plus years of being on the motor, having people take the nuts off, put them on, take them off, put them on. Well, the threads got stripped, they started to rust, sometimes they even bent, and then people would replace them with bolts instead of studs. You know, they lost a stud or a stud broke, they'd get it out and then they just put a bolt in. So these are absolutely identical to the originals that would have gone into the head, the studs. And like I said, the only difference is the washer is flat, doesn't have that concave section to it. So why don't we get a little closer look at them. All right, so here you can see this is one of the longer of the two studs. You have the 6 long studs, and then you're going to have the 4 shorter studs, and then you're going to get 6 of the extra thick washers and 10 of the proper diameter sized and threaded nuts. So again, short, long studs. All of the hardware is made out of grade 5 fastener material. So they're not just some cheap scrap metal. I did want to make sure that they were at least a grade 5. I didn't think grade 8 was necessary as you're not torquing these down. You're just basically tightening them down to keep the gaskets from leaking and keep your manifolds on. So grade 5 hardware. Well, there you have it, folks. Sin City Datsuns part of the week. It's either the SAE or the metric studs, nuts, thick washers for your R16 motor, for your intake and exhaust manifolds. Also, if you don't want to buy the whole set, if you just need the nuts or you just need the studs or maybe just the washers, I do sell them separately as well. And as always, thank you so much for your purchases and your support. And until next time, have a great day.